So, last month I quit my warehouse job to start my own waste removal business. And because today marks exactly 1 month since I started the business, I thought it'd be a good idea to bring you along with me for the day, and we'll talk a little bit about how the last month has gone. So, the very first thing that I did was create a business page on Facebook and on Google. And I started posting to the local selling sites on Facebook, and then I started getting loads of messages. Oh, and if you want to find out how much money I've made this month, stick around, because all will be revealed a little bit later. It's the first job of the day. This came through from the Facebook business page. So I just posted an advert onto the local selling site on Facebook, and yeah, I get plenty of work from there. So that's exactly where we're going to this morning. From the photos that I was sent, it does look to just be like some old furniture, maybe an old wardrobe and some drawers. There's a little bit of cardboard as well. It's a nice easy job, nothing messy. We should be arriving there in a minute, so I'll catch up with you when we get there and we'll get it loaded into the van. So I just got to the job, nice and easy one. It is just some wooden furniture and some cardboard. There's a little bit of other stuff as well, like a scrap barbecue there, but that's fine. And a little bit more around here, just a bit more wood and cardboard. So we'll get it loaded in. Nice easy job to start the day. Bit of scrap metal. I should have put the metal in the van first, really. Never mind. Bit more scrap metal. And a couple of sandbags. All done. We just got to double check there's nothing else. Right, so that's the first job loaded and done. We're on our way to the second job of the day, and it's actually the last job of the day as well. So yeah, today I've had these 2 jobs, which, you know, it's about an average day, it's not bad. But there is some days where I've got no jobs on whatsoever, and sometimes it's been 2-3 days in a row where I've had no work on, and I've been incredibly bored and a little bit anxious and a little bit worried as to why I'm not getting the work, and obviously getting worried if I'm going to be able to pay my bills. But I did find a solution to that problem. So obviously I did get my scrap metal collection license as well, because as part of the waste jobs, as you've just seen with that job, there's like a scrap barbecue and is it like one of them Segway things that kids ride on? So I get a little bit of scrap metal every now and again with these waste jobs, so it makes sense for me to sort of stockpile it in my lockup and take it down to the scrapyard, weigh it in, get a bit of cash for it. So on my days off where I've had no jobs in and it's been a little bit quiet, I have just been going around collecting scrap metal, most of it by appointment from Facebook. So I put a little ad up saying free scrap metal collection in my area, and I get quite a few messages. I don't have to go pick up the metal if it's not worth it, but if it's a quiet day and there's nothing else to do, I just go pick up scrap metal like radiators and washing machines. Now for appliances, so like frag feed it's called at the scrapyard, so your washing machines, your cookers, stuff like that, tumble dryers, I still get £95 per tonne, which isn't bad. Any other light iron metal, I get £160 a tonne. Now, it's not brilliant money, but it's good money when you've nothing else to do for the day. So this second job is actually for an old work friend of mine. He's had a new bathroom, toilet and sink fitted, so I'm just off to go get rid of the old units for him. Another nice easy job for the day. And second job at day, nice and easy. Just some bathroom stuff to move. Another nice quick job. Let's get it loaded. Right, so we've got the bathroom stuff loaded. I did take a little bit of wood for him as well because it was there in the garden, and I asked him if he wanted rid of it because there's only a little bit there. I included that in the price for him. He is an old friend as well. So now I need to take this down to the allotment and sort through it before I go down to the tip. Right, let's get all this unloaded. I'm taking only wood to the tip today, so I need to get everything else out, all the general waste stuff. Store it down here, and then next time I've got a general waste job, I can fill up the van with general waste and do just a general waste tip. Right, that's it. All the general waste is out of there. Just wood in there. Gonna fill it up with some more wood. I'll get the scrap metal in at the front first though. I better clear a bit of space really first. Just stay there. Right, that should give me enough room. Start loading all this wood in. It's gonna take a while. Almost dropped that. That one was heavy. Oh, and that is all the wood loaded. Oh, I'm shattered. Right, I'm gonna go down to the cafe, get myself a sandwich I think, because I'm a bit hungry. Go offload this wood at the transfer station, go home, get showered, and then we'll do a little update about money. Talk about how much money I've earned this month. Sweet. Right, I definitely feel a lot fresher now. I've been to the waste transfer station, got rid of all the wood. I've been and had some food. I had a nice spam sandwich at the cafe. Been home, had a shower, and now I am done for the day. So that waste transfer cost me just £32 today. A nice cheap one. Now that's because it was wood. Each material has a different price. So I'll put a list up of the price list now so you can see. I think wood is about £41. Brick and hardcore or rubble is about £50, something like that. And then your general waste, which is one of the most expensive, that's £175 per tonne. Now if you've got a mixed load, i.e. you have a van that's half full with wood and half full with general waste, it's classed as a mixed load, and mixed loads are contaminated, so you get charged the general waste price for the whole lot. Now wood can weigh quite a bit, which is why it's in my best interest to sort everything out and go with only wood or only brick if that's the case, so it saves me paying general waste price. So here's a copy of the ticket from today from the weighbridge. It shows you my going in weight, my going out weight, the difference, which is obviously what I offloaded, and then the price which I paid for that. So, how much money have I actually made this month? Well, I've got the figures written down in front of me. Let's go through them. I need to go find somewhere to sit really, because I can't really do this while I'm walking. There's nowhere to sit, I'm in a field. So, let's just try to do it while I'm walking. So, the total amount of money I've made this month is, well, this is just revenue, not profit. So before expenses, I have brought in £2,255.31. Like I said, that is not including my expenses. That is just money brought in from jobs. And that is made up of £1,665.31 from waste removal jobs. The remaining £590 has come in from scrap metal collection and other little bits and bats like moving furniture or collecting items for people, just small little jobs here and there. Now the fun bit, my costs. So the business costs incurred this month is £866.28, and that's made up from waste transfer fees, my van insurance, my fuel costs, my licence, everything like that. £866.28. So that leaves me with a grand total profit for this month, £1,385.03. I don't think that's bad. So obviously I do want that number to grow, and I expect it to. In my first month I've made so many mistakes. I've underpriced so many jobs. A couple of jobs where I've actually ended up paying more to dispose of the waste than what I took in for the job. So they were hard lessons to learn, but vital lessons nonetheless. I think it's important that I start learning these lessons now while I'm starting out. So what are my plans now going forward? Well, the first month has shown me there is definitely money to be made in waste removals. It's shown me that there's definitely potential there to grow the business as well. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm invested now. I just needed to do a month or two just to see if I could actually get the work and the money was coming in before I start spending money on things like uniform, a proper storage unit, maybe some signage for the van, or maybe even a new van. The van is booked in for its MOT at the end of this week. If you remember last month I told you it's due its MOT. I expect it to fail. I've told the garage to just give me a price on what it's going to fail on, and then we can go from there whether it's worth it, me getting it fixed or getting a new van. But yeah, I think the priorities this coming month is I want to get some uniform. I'm fed up of wearing my old warehouse uniform going to jobs. It just doesn't look professional, does it? But it's the only high-vis I have, and boots, so that's the first priority, getting some uniform. Then I want to get a storage unit sorted. That's probably going to come in maybe 2 months' time. I expect that to probably cost me £200 per month, so I need to get a bit more work coming in before I can justify spending the £200 on a storage unit. I guess that's it, short term. Long term, I would like to get a yard as opposed to a unit. A yard just allows more space to sort more waste and store more things. And I'd absolutely love to get a tipper truck. It'd make things so much easier at the waste transfer station, because at the moment I'm having to haul everything in the van and out of the van by hand. If I had a hydraulic lift on the back, that'd be absolutely brilliant. So that's probably a long-term goal, is to get a better van. But of course, in order to get a new van, I need to make more money, so let's start making more money with this waste removal business. I'm fully invested and I'm going to give it everything that I've got now. I've got no choice because I don't have a job anymore. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave us a like and drop a comment down below. That would be a big help, much appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. There's going to be weekly videos coming, more waste removal videos, more side hustle ideas. And if you've watched the video all the way through to the end, you're an absolute legend. Thank you very much. As ever, I will see you in the next one. See you later.